come tonight. You see us. I don't know if everybody knows. I'm a rock of mama Trattoria L'Incontro.
I think everybody knows and everybody's very, very excited because you are a famous pastaya here. Does everybody know what a pastaya is? A pastaya is the Italian word for a pasta, a woman who makes pasta. She is the pasta maker of Trattoria L'Incontro. Her ravioli are famous throughout all the 5 boroughs and then some. But tonight we're going to do a very, very special pumpkin gnocchi, right? For the fall. Okay, so what's so special about this pumpkin gnocchi? That you created this for me. You created this for me and this night tonight. This is not on the menu here.
No. I created this to show the night. This is especially people that come tonight. That's it. I want to start now.
Okay.
Listen, for everybody that like me, I like the canned. Open the can, I make the pumpkin gnocchi. So somebody that like it fresh, they can buy fresh, però è la water. You gotta cook frost, and you gotta squeeze. You gotta put the refrigerator and a little thing heavy on the top. And the second day you make. Me, I like the cake. I open the cake, that's the same.
So the fresh pumpkin's great too, but you do have to dry it and you have to drain it to be able to use it. The canned pumpkin doesn't have as much moisture, so you can just open it and go. So we have some canned pumpkin. Don't buy the pumpkin pie mix at the supermarket. Buy 100% pure pumpkin.
Pure pumpkin.
Otherwise, you're going to get gnocchi that tastes like pumpkin pie.
Okay, I will start.
Yeah, you got to stop.
Okay.
All you. This is all you.
1 egg and 1 yolk.
So we start with 1 egg and 1 yolk.
Yes. You beat it a little bit. One pound the pumpkin.
So that's about 2 cups of pumpkin.
I put 1 pound. At the restaurant,
Yeah.
you can try it home.
And how long have you been making pasta for? Do you remember the first time you ever made pasta?
The first time at 12 years.
So 12 is really the median age for cooking for Italian women. I mean,
Yeah, because my father died and my mother had 4 children. Me, I was the first one. My mother worked and me, I got to make a wife.
what a wife!
Okay. Now, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons di amaretto, crumb.
That's amazing. To add a nice texture.
That's 1 cup di cheese, parmigiano, però I put just 1 spoon of the romano.
So if you wanted to, it has to be parmigiano, or you can use a
No.
different kind of cheese.
Ma me, I like parmigiano. Everybody that like it.
We're doing what you
You
like.
know, you put to touch the romano, they give you more flavor. That's it. Now you mix, I need the flour. And 2 cups and a quarter of flour, double 0.
Why 00? Why is the double zero
That's
important?
more special.
That's a more special.
Yes.
00 is Italian flour.
Yes.
But you can use the all-purpose, you can use regular flour, or it's not the same.
This I like it better. No, so somebody that want to try, we have big. Okay, this I want to put 1 gloves because I like it better in my wow.
You're like a doctor. So now you're going to do this with your hands, right?
Yes, because because they have the restaurant, you can do you gotta do fast. The thing,
So who you're very precise. But if you're at home,
because you know why? When it comes to the kids here for work, I told the first time when you do something, especially the pasta, a lot of things I like the drop.
but you gotta protect your jewelry when you're doing this.
I put to the knife, When I come in here, I take off everything.
She's clearly, she's a blonde bombshell, very stylish. Tell everybody how many pairs of shoes you have, because you told me, and I can't, you have more shoes than me.
I don't want to talk. So my daughter, they scream to me.
Oh, no.
What are you doing today? I go blooming there. What do you mean? I said, don't worry about it.
And you come back with a scarf. Oh, man. So how many grandchildren do you have? Do you teach your grandchildren
I
how to
have
cook?
4 beautiful grandchildren.
And they are beautiful, I've seen them.
My beautiful granddaughter, Tiara, Rago daughter. And my grandson, 3, and my daughter, Catherine. 3 and
And do they all have so there are 3 boys, so they want to eat. They don't
So
want
what happened? 2 days before, my daughter, they say, you busy? I said, all right, not too much.
You busy?
I said, not too much. And I said, okay, you want to watch the baby? I said, give me the cup. So he lunch time. I said, no, what do you cook today? I said, I got to cook. That's your lunch. Me, I want the pasta and meatball. And me, I said, okay, all right, I cook. So when they eat, they said, Nonna, delicious. And then they said to me, are you chef, Nonna? Please, I said, no. I said, yes, I'm a chef. They said, no, you, Ango Rocco is a chef. I want to eat him, please, They look at me, they said, no, you, Ango Rocco is a chef.
Well, I think they inherited some kind of spirit from you. I disagree. I think you're pretty much a chef. You're not fooling anybody right now.
Okay, let me take the flour.
We have Anna, our lovely assistant. She's part of Nonna Tina's entourage tonight. Thank you, Anna, for all your wonderful help. Nonna Tina has a staff. You don't even, forget me. I just show up. I'm me. I have Vito. I have a camera guy. She's got a full entourage. Her hair and makeup people were just here.
Okay.
So you have to really work the dough.
This you don't need too much because it's so beautiful. Look, so beautiful. Do this.
And now we're going to roll it into...
Now.
Okay, so now we're going to make the strips, right?
Yes.
So we were doing this earlier to make sure that I do it up to her standards.
Perfect.
And you want to work through it with your hands, with your flat palms, and as you go through it, you want to open your fingers to stretch it out. And you don't want to apply way too much pressure because this is a really delicate dough because of the moisture of the pumpkin.
Beautiful dough.
And you don't want to break it with too much pressure.
Okay, you finished?
Hey. You got 50 years on me. Come on. You're the nonna, I'm the cooking with. Give me a break.
Okay, you do good.
I live to hear those 3 words, you do good. I live to hear you do good from a nonna when she's teaching me something. All right, well, let's do yours since it's prettier.
Okay. You take your knife or my knife?
I like my knife. You can use your big, these are Nonna Tina's knives. They're professional. She's not afraid of a
When
big
they
knife.
come, they say, me, I use this. For what? Okay, listen. See, one is bigger, one is small, that's okay. When you eat it, more in gross. When you eat this, oh, this is a little bit small, this is a little bit
It's
big.
more rustic. If they're not all the same size, that means they're homemade. So you want to you trust that.
Yes.
When they're all this, guys, if you go to a woman's house and she's feeding you something and it's all perfectly shaped, she didn't make it. you want to add some flour,
Very good.
a little bit of flour just to dry out your surface.
Okay.
And now here's the tricky part that I spent like a couple hours before you guys got here learning. That to do this, you have to take your 2 fingers.
You have to take the 2. This is more, it's short. You got to take the 2. It's too long.
And you have to, can everybody see? You have to drag it like that.
That's it. Very good.
Okay, I do something good. And you don't want to apply too much pressure here because otherwise they're going to break because they're very delicate.
Just do this. Do this. See?
Do it fast. Oh, I feel like that scene in Godfather 3. Oh. Okay.
Okay, that's okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay, mine's a little bit thicker.
That's okay. I eat the meat. There, take this.
All right.
Take the start on that.
Oh, she also is very particular about what side you start on. If I start on this side, she says that's why they don't come out good. You got to start on the right and work your way to the other side.
Yes, you gotta learn
The right way.
No, the right way.
Huh. Okay.
E mia quante camere di kids da un parte, no, do this, do this, do this. I said, no, you gotta do this. Because se no, they don't learn right.
So Anna, come up here for a second.
Anna, they knows very well now.
So tell me about the internship program here at Trattoria L'Incontro. Is it really? Is Rago in charge or is Titina in charge?
No, she's in charge.
So first you have to go through, every culinary student that comes here has to pass Nonna Titina's program. Otherwise they don't move on, right?
No.
No? And you give them grades? Do you give them
Se non pensi me, non pensa a Rago.
Now what are you, tough? Are you a tough teacher?
Tough, very tough.
You gotta be tough, otherwise.
3 times I said. After the 3 times, dopo start a little bit long. I talk too much long?
No, you're not.
Because my voice, the voice of my son is big.
So now that they're all finished, what do? Can you put these in the refrigerator? Can you put them in the freezer?
Okay. So you make it fresh, you gotta cook it today. You leave it stay. Put a little bit of the flour.
Oh, we got the tray. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. You put a little bit of flour because it's not the flour.
So they don't stick together?
They don't stick.
Okay.
I also gotta put more.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we can put them in
Put
here.
it in, no, put it again. You're very good. Wow.
Not bad, right?
Not bad. Very good.
You would think I host a cooking show or something.
I think last night you know this.
No, well, I was too excited. They
Okay.
scared me.
No, come on. Me, I'm gonna escape. You have a show. Nothing.
I think you could have a show too. I think everybody would watch your show.
Okay, you put this at the freezer. After to couple of hours, you take it off and you put on a smaller plastic, on a bag, whatever you like. So you don't cook it today, tomorrow, 1 week, 2 weeks, they will stay. No problem. Okay. When you cook it fresh, you need 60 minutes. When you cook it freeze, you need 9 minutes,
10 to 12 minutes if they're
12
frozen.
minutes.
But you'll know because they float to the top.
Yeah. Ma però,
But really, when you ask an Italian woman, how long does this take to cook? How do you know when it's done? When it's done. They're gonna tell you when it's done. So cook them till they're done.
look when they're beautiful.
They're very beautiful. Why don't we pass these around? Does everybody want to see them?
The salsa so wonderful. Però you gotta take attention. Open this.
So now
You don't need too much butter.
we're going to start with some butter.
Just a little, because no, you don't want to boil the butter.
No, the trick is here that you want to add your broth at the right time for the butter. Right when the butter melts, then you add your broth and the butter won't burn anymore. So you'll have a perfect emulsification. And you're using chicken broth?
Yes. But whatever they like, somebody they like a chicken and broth, they like a vegetable broth, whatever you like. Me, I like a chicken and broth because they give more taste. Okay, you can put the chicken and broth.
So see, the butter was bubbling, and now we're just gonna add our chicken broth. We have our fresh sage.
I don't know, si it's more this, you can put more, simply you can fix.
I'm gonna use these. So it's a really, really simple sauce.
And they come delicious. Because you know the trick. This, they look juicy, they look warm. Però, if they finish, you put the gnocchi.
The starch is all going to come out of the gnocchi, and it's going to give a lot of body to the sauce.
Not the starch. The cheese the next.
Well, the cheese, and then
you put a little bit of the cheese. After you finish, and they come with the salsa. They come with one. Cheese.
Well, the cheese at the end is going to really thicken everything and really smooth everything out. That's called a mantecare, when you add cheese at the end, like when you make a risotto and you just have a lot of butter and cheese. We're gonna add our gnocchi that we boiled to our sage and butter sauce. And the best way to cook pasta or like any kind of pasta, whether it's gnocchi, is to finish it in your sauce. The biggest mistake I see people make is to boil a bunch of pasta, make sauce, then put it together in the plate. You really want your pasta or your gnocchi or whatever to absorb all the flavors of your sauce and all the flavors in that pan.
No, they don't taste nothing.
Otherwise you don't taste
And you
nothing.
put, when you boil the gnocchi, you put a little bit of the salt on the water. Because you know that they grow all the taste of the gnocchi.
Yes, you need to add it, but a lot of people don't actually salt their pasta water enough. And you should really be cooking pasta and water as salty as the sea. That's what you want to go for. Because your pasta is never going to absorb all of the salt, but it's going to absorb enough of it to give it flavor. So we're just heating them. And now it's almost time for the cheese, right? It's the best part.
See?
You like cheese?
I love the cheese. This is
Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. Can everybody smell that?
Good.
I did good. I think it was a little bit
Me now.
Would I pass if I was in your program? Would you pass me?
Oh, sure.
Yeah?
Giant best.
Okay. Jive pass there. Okay, so now it's time to add the cheese.
Okay. So look at the sauce here they come.
And look at how this is going to thicken so beautifully. Gorgeous. So nice. And if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of cream, but you really don't need it because the cheese just adds it.
Either you put, so no.
You want it a little bit more rich, but this is a really perfect balance of creaminess, of flavor of sage, a little bit of saltiness, and you have that pumpkin flavor, that wonderful pumpkin flavor. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
So this we're going to turn off. We're going to put it back in the plate, and I want to taste it. Everybody gets to eat it, I want to taste it. Woo. And that's it. Of course. How is it, guys? You guys reading it now? Is it good? It's good?
Thank you. Thank you.
white, and we will be right back with your entree. Enjoy.
Okay.
You're drinking right now a wine which is mostly, it's from California. Napa Valley happens to be an amazing area. I don't know if anybody's been in Napa, in California. It is a climate which is warm during the days and it's cool at night. And you get this fog that comes up, which is, you can see it. It just covers everything, covers the bridge and everything. This wine is from the Central Coast, made by William Hill. William Hill is an amazing ideology to have in terms of not crushing the grapes to the effect that it just crush everything. They pick the grapes just almost by hand. They bring it to the vineyard, they gently crush to get the juice out. And then they vinify them. You have an incredible taste because you have nuances of vanilla and hazelnut in the wine. They're well made and they are, their philosophy is also to do 50-50, what they call. They plant 50% of their land with vines and the other 50% is left free so that you get this balance between the wine and the earth, the sun, and everything. Enjoy it. I think you're going to love it. Thank you.
Listen, if this goes, they come 2 pounds in gnocchi.
This recipe makes 2 pounds of gnocchi, but
You can serve 80 people. Pero, for me and my son, you can serve 60 people. Because I need more.